So this is a basic web page, and when doing HTML coding, doc type HTML that's written here at the top is to ensure that when the document is saved, the file is recorded or acknowledged or declared. It's a declaration really. For doing HTML, you're able to use a multitude of different applications to go ahead and do your editing. Now I'm using Microsoft Visual Studio 2022 edition, and you're also able to go ahead and do your HTML coding using Notepad++. Now if you pay attention to what is written at the top of the document, it's declaring that the document type is written in HTML. Hence, once the website would have been completed or saved, then an internet browser such as Chrome, Firefox, or Internet Explorer would be able to open the document and read it as such. This is the back end of the web page, and you would have to be familiar or keen with HTML abbreviations or the various tags that are used when doing HTML. Now we have here immediately after the declaration, as this document will be saved as an HTML web page. Then we have HTML declared as language English here, right? So the head of this speaks about how you want your website to be displayed. Now it is going to be displayed with the title of the web page. It will be found in the tab of the browser, and above that the meta name really speaks to how you want the various devices that will be viewing the web page, how you want the web page to actually fit onto the screen of that device. So further down here we have the body, and basically this is now where, once you're doing a web development course, you will be exposed to a wide array of various styles of making this web page, and based on the functionality that you want the actual web page to have. So I did a very simple web page. This is the background color that I just allowed to completely cover the page itself. An insert of an image. So for the insert, I had to save that image within the images folder, for when this is being called, it can be easily accessed. Let us say a website is a collection of folders having various web pages that are interlinked by the hyperlink functionality. This is actually the website, right? So you can see where in the tab section right here, it shows the title of the web page, and here, right, I have the heading, and if you look at the web page right here, this is exactly where this is, right? So this is anything that falls within this section of the body. Opening tag here in the body will be displayed on the actual page itself from top to bottom. Alright. So this is the image that is inserted here, and I did a line across, and that line is indicated with this HR right here. For the P tags, that's basically separating each block of wording or narration that you are putting onto the web page itself. So I did P tags here, and you can do nested tags as well. If I wanted my title to be in bold, right, or my subtitle you can always go ahead and put in nested tags, so it's a tag within a tag. So we have the paragraph tag right there with a P. Now I'm gonna put in the bold tag, so I'll do this. Because I'm using Microsoft Visual Studio, it automatically, once you're opening a tag, it automatically closes the tag as well, so it gives you the ease and access of when you're doing rapid burst typing, for you to spare you the time without having to close the tags as well. If you're using Notepad++, that will be the more mechanical way of typing, because everything will have to be typed by you. So as you can see here, I'm going to do a save of this, right? And we're going to see this section right here is going to now come in bold. So I can do a refresh, and that is exactly what happened. You can also make other iterations, so you can also go ahead and do italics. So you could just I could either italize just like 2 words or the entire title. I'm going to italize quantum computing. So that's the first project. This is the first activity that I would have embarked upon on my journey in web development.